you started writing this story about 4 years ago, approximately. At what stage of scripting did you realize that, it's becoming something so massive because you are bringing together stories from the epics and then science fiction, dystopian world, that you have to spread it across 2 parts? And when are we likely to see the second part coming out? Is there like a timeline that you're working towards?
And I think the idea was to make it in 1 part, but as we tried to do justice to 4 characters and their story, and somewhere just in the first few schedules only we realized we couldn't really manage this in 1 film. And trying to manage this in 1 film itself had its challenges. As far as the timeline for part 2 goes, I think it's a long way off this. I think there's a lot of work to still do. We just shot, I think, 20 రోజులు షూట్ చేసాం in the beginning, but there's a long way to go still.
I think because you left the story like on a cliffhanger, that was the immediate question for all of us as to when do we see the story in continuation and how long do we have to wait?
Yeah, it's a lot of, as you can imagine, there's going to be so much action, so many backstories, so many new worlds మనం చూడాల్సింది. సో అవన్నీ ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ తయారు చేయాలి, మళ్ళీ సృష్టించాలి, షూట్ చేయాలి.
So hi, Ashwini from Galata. So in the second half, when Ashwadhama enters Shambhala for the very first time, there is a conversation between Veeran and Sirius, and you casually name drop Flux Lands and a tribe called Nomen, saying that if they go there, they can't be tracked, but Nomen might eat her. So, and yesterday in an interview, you said that you will be exploring a 4th world in part 2, right? So is this the 4th world, and what can you bit of tease about that world?
And this only is a tease. I don't know what else we can talk about it, but yeah, that's what it is. We just put that there because people will sort of be aware that this is the next thing that we're going to enter. But any more details won't make sense until we actually show you visually when there's a teaser or something for the next part.